You're leaving 20 yards on the table every time you tee it up, and TrackMan is about to prove it. Let me show you which numbers you need to unlock more distance right now. To kick things off, first we're going to talk about clubhead speeds. Clubhead speed is your input into the shot. And if we can increase our clubhead speed, we have a potentiality to hit it further. So first, we're going to talk about this speed training mode here on TrackMan and how you can use it to increase your clubhead speed. Because what I see a lot in my clients is they don't swing hard enough. I think you should swing as hard as you can in balance. As long as you have good balance, I think you should swing as hard as you can. However, sometimes you have to test what your limits are. Sometimes you have to overswing and then back it off a little bit. But a lot of you guys are swinging way too easy, a lot of times for the right reasons because you're trying to gain control. But if you'll practice swinging at speed, eventually that control will come. Let me show you. When you head into TPS, go ahead and click practice, go to shot analysis, go ahead and sign in. Once you're signed in, go ahead and select your driver, and then here's where the magic is. Down towards the bottom, you have speed training. We're gonna go ahead and click on this. We're gonna hit OK. And from right here, you can make swings without hitting a golf ball. And I think that's important because the golf ball tends to be a governor, if you will, for a lot of people. Taking away the golf ball can really make it easier to learn to swing harder because you're not so much worried about contact. You're just worried about speed. And as you can see, it tracks that as I go without hitting it. Let me make two more here. Okay, that's about 107.6. Now, just swinging your driver hard is not going to be enough. But the beauty is we can swing other objects that we can use to train our speed. I wanted to pause the video for a brief moment and ask you, are you struggling with consistency in your golf swing? If so, I want to show you the 3 swing flaws that are robbing you of that consistency you're wanting. I have a free video series that's going to walk you through those 3 swing flaws and how to fix them so that you can shave strokes off your game. Matter of fact, my clients are telling me they're dropping 5 to 10 strokes off their game once they solve these most common swing flaws. If you're struggling, if you're frustrated, and you really want to make an improvement in your golf game, this is completely free. The link is in the description down below. Let's get back into the video. So I'm going to introduce a company called Super Speed Golf. They have these really awesome sticks that are different weights. You got the green, which is the lightest, blue, which is medium, and then red, which is heavy. So red is about 20, I think it's about 20% heavier than the standard driver. I believe blue's 10% heavier, and then green is 10% lighter. I believe, don't quote me on that, but that's generally how it works. And they're weighted. What's awesome about TrackMan is it'll track those things. So I'm gonna start with the heavy one. There we go. Now I'm gonna go to the green. There we go. Another beautiful thing is being able to use an alignment stick. So I just took an alignment stick, put some tape around it to make a grip. Because this is a uniform weight and it's real skinny and it's super light, I can move this even faster. The beauty is TrackMan will pick it up. As you can see, that jumped up to 154 miles an hour. Now, again, this is that overspeed training. Because I'm going to lighter objects, I'm learning how to move things faster. So if you want to hit the ball further, you need to follow a speed training program. If you go to superspeedgolf.com and you can buy their sticks, they also have a free training program that comes along with it. So if you're looking to hit the ball further, go check out their speed training program, grab their sticks. I think you should add this into the mix too, because as you can see, I moved at 154 miles an hour. And I think that extra speed, learning to move like that, makes a huge difference. Okay, now, after doing all that fast swinging, I'm now going to swing my driver and see if I can move it a little bit quicker. A little bit faster. 108. So as you do this speed training, you'll see your clubhead speed go up, which again is one of the main indicators why you're not hitting as far. You're not swinging hard enough. Not the only one, but you got to stay tuned for the other reasons. But that's reason number 1 is you need to increase your clubhead speed. The next number we're going to talk about is smash factor. So smash factor is how efficient was the strike. So on a driver, smash factor, the highest it can technically go is 150. You can get it higher than that, but generally it's regulated to 150. The zone I want my clients to stay in is 147 to 150. Now, how is it calculated? It's very simple math. It's ball speed divided by clubhead speed. That's all it is. It's telling you how efficient was that strike. Now, we're gonna go to shot analysis. I'm gonna pull up those numbers, and then I'm gonna start to help you understand what affects smash factor and how can we increase that smash factor. Here we go. Once you get into shot analysis, I want you to come down here to the numbers section, and all I wanna see, let's get rid of all these numbers first. Clubhead speed, smash factor, ball speed. We're gonna go ahead and put face angle, we're gonna put dynamic loft, we're gonna put spin rate, and then we're gonna do carry total. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the impact locator up here. So this is a floating window you get by clicking extended screens. You're going to make sure on screen one, click floating, and then you're going to change it to impact location, just like that. Now I'm going to hit a shot so there's some data on the screen and we can discuss smash factor. That was not hit very good, a little low on the face. Now, as you can see down here, I have my clubhead speed on the left, going to the right, and then I have smash factor 1.46, ball speed 151, face angle was a little open 4.4, dynamic loft 11.3. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Spin rate 2500, 2540, 242 carry, 283 total. It wasn't hit very good, it was really low on the face. Let's talk about what affects smash factor. Smash factor is affected by impact location, low, high, heel, toe. It's also affected by loft at impact, dynamic loft. This is a 9-degree driver, but at impact, that swing, it was 11 degrees. How can that affect your smash factor? Which remember, 1.50 is the perfect smash factor. I say perfect because it can be a little higher, but 1.50. The range I want to keep on my clients is between 147 and 150. Anything below 147, we're losing some ball speed. Some people's drivers are at 147, and that's okay. 150 would be better, but 147 is acceptable. Now, loft, the more loft you have at impact, the less efficient the strike. Take a 60 degree. A 60 degree will never have a 150 smash unless you blade it. But if you make a good shot, it'll never have a 150 smash because it's such a descending blow. As you lose loft and it gets more vertical, the more energy can be put into the golf ball because it's more vertical. Think about this. When your face is open, you're adding loft, which makes the strike less efficient. When you close the club face, you're de-lofting, it makes the strike more efficient. So if you've ever wondered why your pulled shots or your shots that hook go further, it's because the strike became more efficient. So if we want to hit the ball further, we got to get the club face more square, which then will de-loft the driver and make the strike more efficient. Let me hit another one. See if I can increase that efficiency to above 147 and increase my clubhead speed just a little bit, and I should get more distance. A lot more ball speed there. 150 smash. As you can tell, my carry jumped up. My spin was really low there for some reason, but I hit it dead centered. My clubhead speed went up. My ball speed went up to 159. If you can just fix the impact location on your face, use TrackMan's impact locator to help you fix that. Use object avoidance tools like a driver clubhead cover. If you're hitting it off the heel, put a driver clubhead cover on the outside. Vice versa if you're hitting it off the toe, right? Fix contact, left and right, high and low. That'll really increase your smash factor. Next, get the club face square. Use the face angle number. As you can see, it was only 1.6 degrees open there. Use that face angle number to track whether or not you're getting the club face square. And as you get the club face square, that dynamic loft will come down. As you can tell, it's 13.9. If you have somewhere upwards of 15 to 20 degrees of dynamic loft, you're either adding too much loft at impact like this, scooping it, or your face is wide open. It's one of those two things. But if you can get that dynamic loft under, let's say 15 degrees, you're gonna be pretty much money. Finally, ball speed. Now, we pretty much answered all those questions on how do we make the ball speed higher, how do we hit the ball further. Well, it's increasing the ball speed. How you increase the ball speed is to increase the efficiency or to increase the clubhead speed. Those are the only two ways of doing it. If you can't swing any faster, then increase the efficiency as close to 150 as possible. If you're maximizing efficiency but you want to hit it further, then you're going to have to either look at clubhead speed or you're going to have to look at your spin rate, which is the final thing I want to talk about. Spin rate should be between 2200 and 2800 depending on clubhead speed. Don't get too anal about it, but somewhere in that range. But what affects spin rate is clubhead speed, how fast you swing. The faster you swing, the more that spin rate's going to want to go up. The shot shape, if you're moving it left to right, adding a lot of cut spin on it with a really open club face, which is loft, too much loft. It could also be that you're hitting down on the ball. If you're swinging down on your driver and you're leaving the face open, that's a recipe for creating a bunch of spin. Now there's another number called attack angle. We're not going to talk about that in this video. I know that would be something helpful. Maybe we'll talk about attack angle in another video. But I just want you to understand how you can use TrackMan to discover how to hit the ball further and where you're losing distance. This isn't going to solve all your problems, but it's a good starting point to help you understand why you're not hitting it as far and how much more distance you could be gaining if you solved these problems. Definitely seek out a coach if you notice these numbers are bad, like if your clubhead speed's too low, or if your smash factor's too low, or your dynamic loft is too high, whatever that is. If you notice those things are off and not in the ranges we talked about today, then definitely seek a golf professional that can help you figure out why those numbers are off. As you can see, there's a lot of power in TrackMan, so use the speed training function. Use the analysis to analyze why the ball is not going as far so that you can seek the proper help. I hope this video was helpful. We'll see you next time. Peace.